Another year is coming round. Working hard and putting it down. The twins is looking for the talk of the town. Bryce Thompson is the talk of the town. Yeah. You know how this game goes. Good grace, keep your game cold. That's gonna get your pocket swole. The twins is looking for the talk of the town.
Menace like Prentice, hand me the ball, I handle business. I'm smooth like Wayman, who put that work in without playing.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk of the Town 918. We had to make a trip up the highway to come see our guy Jalen Redmond, man. Appreciate you stepping on our platform to tell your story. I mean, outside of Darwin's from the 918 and 405, I think you probably got one of the best stories to give the youth and to give the adults. I mean, we really appreciate you. Been knowing you since, what, 2015, 2016? Yeah. So let's just say 10 years. Yeah. Go by fast, right? Man. Yeah, but for everybody that's watching, take us through your story, Jay. You was a late bloomer as far as football. You was always a hooper. Everybody got hoop dreams.
Yeah, everybody got hoop dreams. I want to say I appreciate y'all for having me on here.
For sure.
I appreciate y'all coming up here and everything to where I did ball out in this.
Yeah. We is in the home. Is this the home of Jay Red or Tori Noel? It might be
Jay Red. It might be Jay Red. I don't know.
It might be Keyshawn too, though.
Yeah. That's a fact. No. That's my dog, but it ain't him. He left us. But he needed to, though. He needed to.
That's a fact. No, but take us through it, though. So you was late. What made you get started playing football, and who convinced you to start playing football? For the people that don't know, he didn't play all the way up until your junior year, right?
Yeah, junior year, man.
So you didn't play Little League or nothing?
I did play Little League. You know how that is, but that ain't. I played Little League. But honestly, man, Coach Sexton was on me heavy. The D-line, he was a DC here around that time. He was on me heavy, Coach Hall. But I was, getting him the cold shoulder, man. I ain't coming out there. I don't even like football players. Y'all stink. Your locker room stink. Y'all just, I don't like that. And going on, man, just basketball wasn't going where I, imagined it going.
Recruitment-wise. Okay.
Recruitment-wise. It wasn't going where I thought I should have went. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. But funny story, down in Texas I was playing and in a tournament, and Shaq was there watching us play. And,
PWP?
No, not PWP. We was the Impact still.
Okay.
The transfer went over. And Shaq was in the stands watching us play. His son was playing in the tournament. And you know me, I was a driver. I'm running through people.
Right.
After the game, he told me, he's like, I don't know if you play football, but you should. A lot of people don't know that story, except for like the people that was there. But after that, and then just with the recruitment thing, I was like, man, let me go get this a shot.
Gotcha.
I was like, if it work, it work. If it don't, I ain't losing nothing because I'm still going to basketball. So I'll go somewhere, but it won't be North Carolina like I thought. So did that, man, and honestly, it's the best decision I've ever made in my life to this point.
Mm-hmm. So when you started your junior year, right? Mm-hmm. When did the recruitment start for football? Because like you said, it didn't never start in basketball.
But when you started football, was it in spring, like in May, or was it in August, right before football season?
So I started. When did I start? I started in May, right after basketball season. Mm-hmm. Didn't even play it down yet. I got a lot of hate on the inside for this. Not just from like people just at the school that's older. And didn't even play it down in football yet. I think I ran a 40 or something. And Memphis was here watching. Evan was above me. And
Evan Fields.
Yep.
And I forgot about that.
Yeah, okay.
So Memphis was here watching us, and I get a call out of class. Like, Memphis want to talk to you.
This is after you ran the 40?
Yeah, after I ran the 40. It was just a workout thing, not even real football. The coach was talking to me. We was just having a conversation. He was asking me everything about basketball and football and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm still playing basketball. They want to hear that. They want you to do that. And he told me, he was like, I'm going out on a limb with this one. And I was like, no way this is about to give me an offer before I play a down of football. Ain't no way. And sure enough, he said, he's like, we're going to offer you a scholarship. So Memphis, I appreciate y'all. That was my first offer before I even played it down. put y'all in my top 5 and top 6 just for that.
Yeah, just
Just because that. So
you had to add on the table.
Hey.
Boy, you're not going to Memphis. Jay, put that
No
up.
offense, I knew I wasn't going to Memphis, but I appreciate it. And man, I got back. I'm like, I'm telling the guys, everybody like, what happened? Like, man, I just got an offer from Memphis, and you know, back then Twitter's popular.
Yeah, that's a
Everybody
fact.
posted on
That's
Twitter.
viral quick.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah. So man, I got a lot of stuff inside, a little hate for that, but that started after they offered. One team offer you get the ball.
That's a fact. Yep,
But
that's
without
a
no
fact.
film.
Yeah, without no film.
That's crazy.
And then I came out first year, had a good year. I forgot how many sacks I had. Sure, I done had so many here, but had a great year. And boom, 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 boom. They just all racked up.
So going into your junior year, you played AAU. Did any coaches tell you to stop playing basketball and focus on football? How did that go?
Yeah, so
I know that was rough for you too, though.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt. I don't
No,
know
you
if I
good.
cuss or
You good, yeah.
Man,
Just
that stuff. It hurt my feelings, dog. So I ain't never tell him that, but he probably knew.
Who? Call him out. Nah.
Jermaine Simpson, my dog. I love you, man. I love you to death.
How did that conversation go, though?
Oh man, so you know, I think it was about whenever AAU was about to start. We was about to have tryouts. It was soon. It was in the spring. So I get a call from him. He's like, "Yeah, Jay, you know, you got all these offers. We think we're gonna use your spot for like guys that need to try to get offers for basketball." I was like, "What?" I'm like, dang, just at least let me try out for the team. Make it on me.
Yeah.
But like it hurt me. My last year playing AAU and all the memories you make, you just don't get that. So I didn't think the year
Did you
before.
ever respect it though, or did you
Not at
feel
the
like
time, probably
he's looking out for what's best for me? Because you're not the only one that got that call.
I'm about to say, Josh
Proctor
Proctor
got
got that call.
He did tell me. He told
Yeah.
me, yeah, Josh was in the same boat. And I was like, I'm young, bro. At the beginning, no, I'm not. I'm like, man, what? Like, I've been playing with y'all since I was 7th grade, 8th grade. We did all this and got to this. Like, I'm part of the reason how we got on this Under Armour.
Yeah.
Like, I'm part of this.
That's
But,
fact. That's
you know,
fact.
at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I understand it now. It was for other guys, so I love those guys too. All of them. We all still somewhat close. So
Got you.
Good at all.
Why OU?
Shit, why not? That should have been the question. But honestly, man, I'm gonna be honest. I said I was never going to OU. The guys here, on the team, they was like, when you get an OU off, you going to OU, huh? Because Will had just went Will Sunderland.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I remember Will. Okay. Yeah.
So Will had went 2 years before me, and I'm like, nah, I'm not about to follow in Will's footsteps. Like, don't get me wrong, Will's a great player, good dude, but I just wanted to do my own thing. And then another hand, I'm from Mississippi originally.
Yeah.
So I was waiting on the Ole Miss offer.
Got you.
So when I got that Ole Miss offer, I said, I'm set now. I don't even care nothing about what Oklahoma got to say. But Ole Miss got into that trouble where they couldn't do no bowl games and stuff. I was coming out there, got into that little trouble. So with that being, I was like, dang, well, that's off the table. Can't do that. Dream school and want to go back home and be close to all my family down there.
Right.
And then after just being around, man, it just made sense. Like, OU was a good school. They win every year. Like, the coaches, I love the coaches. I love Mike Stoops, even though people say he's crazy.
That's my guy.
That's my guy. Cut for him. That's a fact.
Like, he got his own. Like,
He's just passionate about what he do.
Real passionate. And that's what for me, just getting started that late, I feel like that's what I needed. I needed somebody to be on me. And
Tough,
Tough, because if not, I wasn't gonna make it this far. Let's be honest. But I needed it. So outside of that, man, and then coming in with Pat Fields and Jordan Kelly, Tulsa boys, man, it was a connection. So I committed during that little barbecue thing they have every year.
I went with Isaiah. I'm thinking like, damn, can I commit?
That's how they get you.
A water balloon fight.
It's going crazy.
That's a fact.
Man, it's going crazy out there, and I'm like, I feel it. All Pat and JK is like, come on, Red, come on, Jaylen, come on and come with us. We're gonna be something special. It's 2018 class, which we was. It was a lot of good players. Go to my mom, like, hey, I think I'm about to commit. She's like, what? She's like, right now? I said, yeah. She said, all right, come on. And she said, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, I think so." She's like, "All right, let's go tell him." So I told Lincoln.
Lincoln was the head coach.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That's right. So you had the opportunity to play with Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your best friend now?
Best friend, yeah.
Best friend.
Nick Bonito and Perrion Murphy. Did you think at that time, like, all 5 of us is NFL players?
Yeah, I can honestly say yes, because I seen all of us practice together. I seen how practice was, and then you look on the offensive side who we had to go against.
That's a fact.
You see that O-line we had to play against every year. You can't do nothing but get better. When Oklahoma bringing in top O-linemen every year.
Right, facts.
You know.
And to piggyback off that question, when did you realize you was a pro though?
I'm gonna say for me, I didn't realize it until obviously I got my 2018 season. Didn't get to do anything because of health issues. I'm sure we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, but after 2019, I was like, okay, maybe I can do this. Had 6.5, led the team in sacks, and I'm like, okay, maybe my coach is right.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time, like, maybe I don't love this sport, but I love the sport.
I got you.
It's hard to explain. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
you
say
just
this
start
on
feeling-
interviews,
Yeah.
but, you know, because people had to make their own exception, like, oh, he don't love football. No, that ain't it. Back then, yeah, it was different for me. I was new to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I say after that, I knew I can. I think I can take this all the way.
Yeah. So talk about your health scare. So you're 2018. So you are a redshirt sophomore at this time.
2018, I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman, true
First year,
freshman.
true freshman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like you're in the room.
I got you. Man, I remember all this like it was yesterday, honestly. All right, so it was June, the end of June, beginning of July, doing summer workouts. I think we was on a break. We was on a break because I didn't go home yet. So it was before the 4th of July break that we did. And working out that morning, felt fine. Did a whole workout, lifting, running, felt good. Go back to my room. I take a nap from, 9 to probably 12. I ain't had nothing to do. Took a long little nap. Woke up, like, dang, side hurting. I'm like, all right, maybe it's because I'm sore. You know, we was lifting. But I'm thinking, I'm like, no, this feel like somebody that came and, like, hit me. But
Damn.
we ain't had I ain't been hit since whenever I came in, spring, so March. So, yeah, and then as time go on that day, man, it just got worse. By the end of the night, I called my trainer. I'm on the floor of my dorm room. My roommate's gone. Ronnie was my roommate, Ronnie Perkins. He's gone. Everybody's really gone because I'm only 30 minutes away, so I'm going to be the last one to leave. And I'm on the floor, like, I can't breathe. My chest feel like somebody's standing on me. It was the worst feeling. And then I called. She was like, you probably need to go to the ER. I'm like, dang. I was like, all right, bet. So I called my mom. I said, hey, I don't know how to this day. I don't know how I drove myself to this ER. But I'm like, hey, I got to go to the ER. So come up here with me. So I get to the ER. They running all these tests. They couldn't find nothing. So I was like, dang, they don't know what's wrong. Killing me. I get back to my mom's. They tell you, that's like, maybe just go home so your mom can watch you or whatever. So I go home, stay at home for a few days. Next day, it gets worse. And it just grows. And it gets to a point where I'm laying in the bed where I can't lay and breathe. So it's like when I'm laying down, I can't breathe at all. So I was sleeping, sitting up on my bed like this, dog. And finally, we was like, all right, it's
something.
Yeah, it's something. Because I'm in pain. Like, I'm like telling my mom, like, I can't do nothing. I can't breathe. I can't walk from my room to the kitchen. And they took an x-ray. They was like, let's take an x-ray of his chest. So they took an x-ray of my chest, but it was like partial. It was like in my stomach. They thought I had pneumonia because they seen one of the clots, but they didn't see the whole picture. So they was like, it's pneumonia. They sent me home.
Damn.
Still didn't. Bro, it's like 4 days. They go on for like 4 days. So I go back again. I'm like it's not, ain't nothing getting better. So one doctor came in. He said, let's do the whole chest. And then did the whole chest, and finally the doctor came in and was like, you got blood clots all in your chest. Like, it's not one, it's not two. I seen the pictures, like, just spots all in my lungs. And shit, I broke down, dog. My mama's sitting right there. You hear that, and
You thinking it's over.
You like, I'm like, it's done. Like, that's it. So I broke down, didn't know what to expect. But, yeah, man, that was it. That was that story. And went on just to get on that blood thinners for like 6 months, came back, played a couple of games, had a little
So
hiccup.
you used to play games that season
Yeah,
still?
I played like 3 games.
Okay.
I played 2 or 3 games. And did pretty good in 2 or 3 games that I played. And, had a little hiccup in practice. Not sure if it was reoccurring, a new one, or it was just something from the old one.
Mm-hmm.
So the doctors didn't want to risk it. They was like, we're just going to shut you down for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Did that, stayed on the blood thinner for the whole year, and then came back. And that's that story.
Got you.
So 2020, COVID year, why did you opt out that year?
I opted out, Doug, because of my health reasons. You know, didn't nobody know what was going on.
Right.
So with me having the blood clots and
Facts.
from what I was told, if I was to get another one, I was gonna be done.
I got you. Yeah.
So that's from what I was hearing and told from doctors, like, you got another one. And we don't know. It could be a situation where I'm done. So that's why I sat out 2020. People think it was because of other reasons.
Right.
It wasn't because of that reason. You know, it wasn't. It was
Gotcha.
because of my health reason. So I'm gonna pick my health over football any
Any-
day.
For sure.
Man,
That's a fact.
we all will, man.
So fast forwarded, your last year, you enter your name in a draft. And did you have more years or you ran out of eligibility?
No, I had 1 more year.
What made you go early?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Please be.
I don't know how honest I want to be because I don't want them to hate me. But
You had to get away.
yeah, I had to leave OU.
Got you.
It was cool. Let's say if Lincoln was there, I would have stayed. I would have did another year. Anybody
Gotcha.
else was there. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against Brent Venables or
Oh, so you, damn.
yeah. I ain't, but
You had to go do what's best for Jaylen.
I had to do it. And I just had a son, so I had to put all my chips in at that
Gotcha.
time.
And so did you get drafted or you went undrafted?
When undrafted,
Uh-huh.
agent said it was because, you know,
The health, yeah, for sure.
health
yeah.
issues,
Uh-huh.
which is like, all right, I get it, but excuse me. Up to that point, I haven't had any problems. So,
And my production was elite.
yeah. So I was confused. I'm sitting there like, I get a call towards the end. I think they called. They were still doing the 6th round.
Isaiah the
All
same.
the family in there. So I'm like, and my phone rang. I was like, oh yeah, bet. Get the call. Everybody, I'm telling everybody to be quiet. You know, hey. Turn the music off. Hello.
Yeah.
Getting on the phone, hello. He's like, yeah, this is somebody, I forgot who, somebody calling from the Carolina Panthers. He's like, yeah, we're thinking about whatever they tell you for undrafted free agent. And I was like, I looked at the
Get
phone.
off my phone.
I was just like, yes, sir. In my mind, I was like, bet. And I just hung up and walked out my draft party. And I was just, that shit hurt. When that, yeah.
But it was a good thing, too.
It was a
though.
good thing.
It was a good thing, though.
I ended up going to Carolina.
Yeah, for sure,
facts,
for sure.
you did.
You know, had another incident with another blood clot, but
Oh, did you?
yeah, I had
I didn't know
strained
that.
calf in minicamp, man, and I kept playing on it, you know, like rookie minicamp, and then whatever the OTAs after that. So I kept trying to do it and do stuff with a strained calf. Somehow I ended up turning to another blood clot. So that's how I got released, and I got this settlement and stuff.
Oh,
That's how I got
okay.
credit a year.
Got
I
you.
didn't even
Got a
know
good
that.
agent, yeah. Great agent.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
fact.
So after that, you get cut. So you sit out that whole year?
Yeah, and I get a call in November, December. So at this time, what is the UFL now was the XFL.
Yeah.
But, you know, they had canceled it. They didn't know what it was going to look like. So I get a call from Bob Stoops. Still got my number. I still got his number saved. He got the same number since he offered me my scholarship to Oklahoma. I was like, I'm looking at him like, what Bob calling me for? You know, like, what's up with it?
Yeah.
And I answer. He's like, yeah, it's Coach Stoops, Jaylen. I'm like, how you doing, Coach? I said, I know who this. He's like, yeah. He's like, we don't know exactly what it's going to look like. Or all that with this upcoming season. He's like, but if you're interested, we want you to come play for us for the Renegades. Bob call you?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, for sure.
Coach, yes, I'm there. I hit my agent so quick, and he was just like, yeah. He's like, we don't know, like what everything gonna look like if the Renegades is still even gonna be a team. I'm like, shoot, they won the championship. They gotta keep them. So yeah, man, did that, and I just had.
You only did that for 1 year though. I mean, for that spring, during the
spring, summer. So yeah, that spring, summer. But I ended up getting hurt. I had a ankle sprain. I had a bad ankle sprain. So I only played 4 out of 10 games.
And dominated though those 4 games.
5 or something like that. Yeah, dominated.
How many
4.5
sacks?
Gotcha.
And so your agent worked it out, and then you went to. How did the call between the Minnesota Vikings go?
So I actually didn't talk to him. My agent was talking to him, and it's the same thing. It's just people with the blood clot thing. It was just tough for me to even get a foot in the door. So they, thank God they, I don't even know where I was about to go with that, but I can tell you, my agent just called me. He's like, hey, they looking at you, they like you. They want to get you for a visit to try to say you pass this physical. So I was like, all right. So they fly me out there and everything, and they sit you in front of all the coaches. It's like a grill interview. So you sitting right here, and there's just a bunch of coaches out in front of you asking you all these questions. It was cool, and it was just a good visit. I felt it then, and I was happy I was there, and I was like, I'm gonna make the best I can with this opportunity.
Gotcha.
And that's what I did, man.
Was it almost like a training camp invite, or was it like a guaranteed roster? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it was like it wasn't a guaranteed roster spot, but it was somewhat of a guaranteed.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Either way, there was like I basically had to make the team. The way my contract was set up, I make more money if I make the team, but if I make practice squad, it's split, something like that. So with the guys they had in, they kind of figured I would make the team.
But you going into this is my last opportunity. I got to make this team.
I'm going in like, I don't care who in front of me, what I got to do. I'm running to this ball, they about to see this 4.840 every time. Like, if that's what I got to do to stand out, I'm going to do it to stand out, and that's what I did.
So the whole training camp, you was killing.
Whole training camp. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I ain't saying I'm just kicking butt.
Nah, but
they good.
They know who Jaylen Redmond was.
They knew my name, dog.
So when they do the last day when you can cut, I know you was looking at your stressful. Did they ever call you, or how did you know you made the team? How did you know you made the team?
You don't want that call. You don't want that call, text. You want your phone to just don't do nothing. And then they have a set thing, so it's like about 3 o'clock that everybody is when you make it. So
if you don't get a call by 3 o'clock, you good.
Yeah, we got like a meeting or something. Not a meeting. We had a walkthrough practice. It was at 3 o'clock, right out, a little after 3. So everybody, if you don't make it, people sitting around in the hotels, and you walking out, you start seeing motherfuckers leave, and then you're like, oh damn, you don't know what to say. You don't know, like you don't really want to ask like, make it, or you about to go to this meeting real quick,
that's a
what's
fact.
up? So you do that, man. So the best thing is not to get that call, and I didn't get that call, man. I walked in, we all out on the field, and like I said, I think we had 3 rookies that made the team, or something like it was like 3 rookies. It was like the most they ever had of rookies make the team.
Gotcha.
I know you felt good.
Oh my God, you see that time running down, you like, hey man, that's the longest 3 minutes. They might come hit you with one of them taps like, hey dog, we need to see you upstairs. Yeah, come talk to us upstairs.
I know, you probably shed a couple of tears under that helmet.
Man, I ain't had no helmet on. I was happy to mug though. I was hugging me and the rookies that all got close, man. It was exciting, man. The vets was like just congratulating us. They was happy for us. Everything. It was a moment, man.
We're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll talk about your rookie year. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk of the Town 918. We got a Midwest City legend, Minnesota Viking Jalen Redmond. This episode is brought to you by the Smith Family Agency. It's simple. They make sure you have the right insurance coverage on your home, auto, or business. They also have the best prices for insurance in Oklahoma. Call my guy Brian Smith with questions, and he will give you a quick quote. We trust him to always do the right thing for you and your family. Call Smith Family Agency at 918-417-7400 and tell them the Bubby sent you.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk of the Town 918. We coming back from break. We got our guy Jaylen Redmond with us.
Tell us about your work after you made the team or whatever it was. It don't have to be nothing physical. What was your welcome to the NFL moment when you was like, oh shit, I'm in the league?
Man, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, but I think it's when you just see a person at practice and then you come in and see their locker cleared.
I got you. Got you.
Obviously, about the checks and all is different, but when you see somebody you was just out here with 15 minutes ago gone, like, dang, what happened? He ain't here no more. And it's like they let him go.
Got you.
So at the end of the day, man, it's all fun. We get paid to play a child's game, but it's a business and it's serious.
Gotcha.
It's serious. So I would say that's definitely my welcome to the NFL.
If you could give me us 3 offensive linemen that's not on your team, who's the best?
In college.
Or even college.
Ooh.
Who's the best 3 offensive linemen you went up against?
I suck with names, but Creed Humphrey.
Yeah, he is different.
Creed.
He number 1 center in the league.
Oh my God.
Bit different.
Creed Humphrey. Let's see, the Nelson dude from
the Colts. Yeah, he's
nice.
different. Yeah, he's different. He was different in college.
Let me see one more. I'm trying to think of one more. I might only have 2 for you off the top that I've played against. I'm sure we didn't play teams, but I probably didn't play that game with somebody.
Yeah.
That I didn't play against. Definitely
Creed
and Nelson. Yeah, they nice.
What Nelson play, center or guard?
Guard. Yeah, he played guard. Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I trust you.
Like
Yeah,
that.
he is. Nah, he is for real. What was your first thoughts of when you got to play and see Justin Jefferson practice?
That's $100 million man right there, dog.
Can you tell, like, when he on the field?
Tell. The swagger he got, the way he carries himself. My dog be out there in the iced out tennis necklace. He got like 5 of them on. Them like shining. Hey, man, that's a cool dude right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Would you say he the best receiver in the league?
Got to. It's his teammate.
Yeah. I ain't gonna pick nobody over. I'll take him one-on-one. If y'all ain't doubling him on this side, oh, that's game. Yeah, that's winning all day. I don't see nobody. Yeah.
Got you.
I'm taking him.
What's the difference between the UFL and the NFL?
Everything.
Everything?
From the pay to the way your equipment, not equipment, but like the facility, all that. It's like NFL is you going D1 college. Then when I say this, ain't nothing wrong with going JUCO. Nothing wrong with taking a different route.
Got you. I already know.
UFL is JUCO.
But did you ever go up against guys at UFL? Like, man, you's a pro.
You definitely go against guys. It's guys that then played 6 or 7 years in the league. They just on the back end of their career. And they ain't ready to give it up yet. Like, we've had vets on the Renegades that have been in the league for 6, 7 years. So it's just
got you.
Some guys just ain't ready to give it up yet, or they just still wanna do it, dog. So it's definitely some good talent out there, man, and some good talent. And I think
this being your rookie year, did you start? You started. How many games did you start?
For Vikings?
Yeah.
I think I started 3 or 4.
That first week when you started.
Yeah.
I know you was nervous as shit.
I get nervous before every game. I think I get nervous right after we do the national anthem. National anthem done, I say my little prayer that I say, and boom, I get nervous instantly. And as soon as I get on the field, whenever he throw me in, and you do that first strike, go do that first play, it's gone. You good. You like, all right, it's football.
Yeah,
it's like being at practice. Just more people.
Right, mm-hmm. Fact.
So, yeah, dog.
Who was your first start against?
I think Arizona. I think so. I think it was either Arizona. I'm trying to think. It had to be Arizona.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you said Arizona. We're going to backtrack to college.
Yeah,
you had an opportunity to play with Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts. Both them dudes different.
Different.
Which one would you want leading Jalen Redmond's team if you had to pick?
NFL or in college?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
NFL and college.
That's a good. Yeah,
Let's
that's
go. Let's go. Damn, that is
Yeah.
a good one.
You gonna give me college,
College,
and
and
then
I'm taking
Jaylen.
Jaylen.
Always
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, he's Super Bowl champ.
Super
you got
Bowl
to.
champ, and he different right now. Like all shouts out to Jaylen. He balling.
Yeah.
College balling too, but he had to deal with little injuries and stuff. But in college,
Yeah, want to
I
play
want college back there.
Exactly.
I want him back there every time.
Yeah, that's a fact. Damn, that was a good comeback.
Yeah, you like that? I got a little something.
It was a not viral. I mean, you could say viral for Oklahoma City guys and Oklahoma guys, but the day you received the game ball for your performance, how did that feel? Was it almost like a sense like, man, I made it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm supposed to be here too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say all the time, like, do you make it? First, let me say this. That feeling was surreal. It's still, you don't want to hold on to something too long, but I still hold on to that moment. That was a big moment to me. And you see it in the video, I wiped my face a little bit. I was like, dang, this is crazy. Like, some people don't know what you've been through in the last year. They don't know your story and what I had to go through and deal with people telling me no, and I'm getting the game ball. And then, but yeah, from that, and I forgot what I was going to tell y'all from that one. But I was going to tell you something else, but I forgot. But it's all good.
Got you.
If I remember,
let me ask you this. I know you lost one of your best friends, brothers to you. There's a reason why you were 61, right? Yeah. Tell the people the reason, one of the reasons why you kept that number.
So I lost my best friend in January of last year. When we was here, I wore 6 and he was number 1. And when I signed with the Vikings, they gave me 61 without even knowing.
Without even
knowing.
I just got chills, bro.
I get on Twitter, dog.
Yeah, I just got chills.
And, they post like whoever wearing this number this season. So they had posted mine. I'm looking at it. I'm like 61. In my head, I'm like, I ain't think about it at first. And then one of my homeboys, Sam K, that played here with us, he was like, bro, that's you and Doug's number.
Dang.
And ever since then, I was like, yeah.
Because I hit you on Snap like, man, you got to change that.
Yeah, you ain't the only one, dog. You not the only one.
Like, no, I'm keeping it.
People tell me all the time, like, are you going to change your number? I'm like, man, I'm not changing my number. This number is a reason I got this number when I got here. And I honestly swear to God, I think it's him.
Man.
That's my dog.
It is him.
It is him.
Yeah, for sure.
It is him.
So that's my dog.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I hit him on Snap. I'm like, bro, I think I said change your number, but you was like, nah, it's for my dog. He told me the reason why. I got chills.
Man, I just got chills again.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Hell no.
Let me ask you this: is he part of your why? What's your why? Why does Jalen Redmond play football? Why do you do what you do?
I do what I do because man, for one, my family, man. I got my mom's son. I got a little one. And then it is for him now that he left us. But from then it was just my mom, my son, and honestly for myself. You got to put yourself in there, honestly. But yeah, man, they the reason I get up and go to.
I was gonna ask
work every day.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Man.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna give you 3 names, and I want to cut you off because I know you about. I'm gonna give you 3 names, and I want you to describe what they mean to you. Okay. Right. And I'm gonna do somebody first, and then I'm gonna do Jermaine Simpson, because I know he's been having you since you've been. What does Jermaine mean to you?
In one word. That's tough. Teacher.
Yeah. Got you. What about your mom? And there's more. I need you to use more than one word with her.
Man, the world, man. I can't imagine that. I'm not ready to even talk about like a day without her, like waking up and not having her.
Yeah.
And just, bro, everything, man. Everything. Her, if you about to say my son,
you know I am.
Thing, man.
You know I am.
My world, my world. And but yeah, man, y'all trying to get me choked up on that. We
might need that,
we was having a good conversation earlier, man. We gonna joking, laughing.
Nah, it's that
Tori
real
in the
though.
back cracking up.
Nah, it's that real. But those 3 people I know, and I gotta ask you about Jermaine because I know just you and Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Keyshawn was close. are close, still close.
Yeah.
And Coach Jermaine was more than a coach to us. Like, dude taught, honestly, my dad's in my life, but he stayed in a different state. So I ain't like, Jermaine was like, he taught us stuff outside, like how to be a man too, outside of basketball. He taught us how to act, you know.
Yeah.
We went on trips. He taught us like, hey, y'all just chill out.
That's
dog.
a fact.
Like, he wasn't like on our like straight on our bumper. He knew he's like, y'all getting older, y'all young men. But at the end of the day, he taught us basically how to act like men. Man.
Gotcha. So if you just imagine you got the Midwest City youth basketball, football, little kids running around here. Your son is right here sitting around. Our last question we always have our guests, give a message to the youth, like some motivation, that, you know, hope, whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? What's your message to the youth?
My message would be, man, to don't quit, no matter what you go through or what you're going through. And I tell myself still to this day, but what God has planned for you, can't nobody else take it from you, man. It don't matter. You might have to go through a different door to get there or a different lane, but it don't matter. You're going to get it. And that's my fully testament to that.
Yeah.
I'm fully testament to that, as I should say.
Yeah.
So I've lived it. And I'm just, you know, I try to tell my little brother that. I'm like, man, what's for you is for you, man.
That's a fact, yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I tell him.
Man, we appreciate you, J. Red, stepping on our platform. Oklahoma, 405, Midwest City, legend. Your jersey needs to be up here on the football field somewhere.
Yeah, I'm telling them they want me to put a little money in the school first. they want me to put a little money in the school before I can get my name on the field house over there.
Tell them you're still in your first contract. But no,
one day,
for sure.
I got it.
Appreciate you though, bro.
I appreciate y'all.
Keep real talk. Proud of you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I thought you was gonna be a hooper too, though.
Hey, yeah, didn't we all? Shocked the hell out of everybody.
Yeah. So, I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk of the Town 9118. We in the 405, the house of Midwest City Bombers. Got a lot of legends, the Alexanders, the Noels, the Redmonds, the
Sheldon Williams.
Yeah, the Embreys, Matt Kemp. I mean, we could go on and on. I don't want to miss nobody, but
definitely got to add his name to the list.
Yeah. For sure. Yep, for sure. So, appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Another year is coming round. Working hard and putting it down. The twins is looking for the talk of the town. Bryce Thompson is the talk of the town. Yeah. You know how this game goes. Good grace, keep your game cold. That's gonna get your pockets swole. The twins is looking for the talk of the town.
Menace like Prentice, hand me the ball, handle business. I'm smooth like Wayman. Who put that work in without playing? I shook him like Jacob. Don't need the mask, keep the makeup. A big shot like Bowie. Things can get real entrepreneur-y. I'm epic like Everett. McLean frame, I'm straight selling. Guess it's a V thing. I'm out the mud and swerve the D train. Haters can't stand it. Like Calvin George, left-handed bandit. The key on the camera. Keep flying high, it ain't no landing.
Another year is coming round. Working hard and putting it down. The twins is looking for the talk of the town. Bryce Thompson is the talk of the town.